So, how do you feel about your play against AD tonight in the paint?
We got one. I mean, he's a great player. Gave him a lot of shots, plays. You know, some people going to score most of the nights. You know, great players in this league, and as long as we get out with a W, that's our most important thing. Just challenge and be aggressive and trying to be. I think the third quarter I was trying to just set it down for defensively too.
With the switching that they were running in the second half, just how much of a confidence booster was it for your teammates to continuously look for you and find you in those spots?
I mean, they know, they're trusting. It's been, I guess, a while since post, but just trying to use the opportunity I have. So nothing fancy or whatever, but just trying to, we watch the film, what we have to do when they switch and stuff like that, and try to play 5 out and be spacing. So.
To your point about things that kind of go unnoticed, I noticed Book gave you that high five after you set that really hard screen to free him up for that jumper. How much?
It's not that hard screen. It's just who I am. They can go under, I guess. But trying to set screen for my teammates, it's a big part of what I do. And some people don't see it. Some people, it's not in the stat sheet, but we got to free those scorers, and we have a bunch of them, especially when we're healthy.
The only time it shows up in the stat sheet is when you get called for a foul.
Or miss a shot, right?
I was just curious, did you change anything up with how you set the screen to avoid that, or no?
Just try to stay, I guess, extra careful with the stepping to the screen, because sometimes they chasing, really hard, and kind of they behind our, my player, so it's hard sometimes to step into. So trying to tell them to wait for me for a little bit. It's also as much as I have to set screens, and also it's for them to wait and not moving screens, stuff like that. So I was just trying to tell them to wait for me.
A lot of times when they got the switch, Brad was talking about you taking advantage of it. How big was that? Okay, look, y'all gonna put this little guy on me. I got to cash out.
It's great. I know that I can play, and I know just to take an advantage. Sometimes, like he said, does not probably be too much opportunity for, but when we have a team, especially healthy like that, it's just amazing. You can see like everybody, it's just a long night gonna be. So I'm super happy that those two back. It was getting out of hand, but yeah.
What wasn't working for you in the first half? You started at 1 for 6, and AD was pretty much going off early.
I mean, I don't look at it that way. I feel like the open shots are open shots. The threes felt great. Could go in, could not. Didn't, but felt good with my hand. Those floaters I got, decent shots. So sometimes it's like that. You ain't going to start. So it's easy when you have 10, 15 shots. You figure out. But, I've been judged, I feel like, for the most of the part since I got here the most. And feels like everybody just want me to play KD role, but with 2 shots. It's not how it works. But anyway, just, trying to play through the injuries, through everything for this team. So I know who appreciates it. So I don't really mean to go out there and try to prove anything. I know what I bring to the table, what I bring to the team, and just try to play as much as I can team ball.
Is it difficult to block out a lot of that fan noise and a lot of that noise while you're trying to do your job?
Fans, man. You go out there in Phoenix, everywhere. You see the real fans. And the internet, it ain't real world, man. Just, people gonna hate it regardless. Some nights, if it's end up like the first half, probably they'll be on my ass, try to kill me, whatever. But then, they give us some break in and out. So try to give them some night's sleep. But it's all about gambling. So people betting, try to tell me what to do. It's funny, like how that works. But Kevin said the best, so I'm going to stick with that. I think it's fun as long as it's not personal, which is fun.